Duration?
I don't.
I think I do. Hold on, let me check real quick. I haven't actually looked at my sheet.
So, boy, I gave you a Cliff Notes summary.
You did give me Cliff Notes.
Technically, I
Well,
gave
your
it to
Cliff
Ajane
Notes are
first.
very long Cliff Notes, just an FYI. They're just straight up notes.
Sorry. My Cliff Notes, I don't know how to actually Cliff Note.
But, okay. So, last session started with an installation of the piece for the Dracarm to be attached to. It was a whole lovely gory show. Which Uri was there too. I believe Uri has some things of Cybele as well, but that's stuff we'll have to do when we get back. So the rest of the day got back, got ready for our trip to go to, I guess, was it Chara's ex's place? Would that be apt?
Ex-lover, yeah.
Yeah. Ex-person's place.
That's whatever it is.
Yeah.
Baby mom.
All that. Pretty much. But, because we're gonna go there for clues. So we grabbed the muscle on our way. Made our way to the house, investigated it, but found nothing. Found a trapdoor eventually. So there's like a hidden spot in the wall. There's a magic circle which activated upon Valios trying to see the symbols better and casting light, which gathered that it probably would activate from any spell to cast near it. Got teleported away to a lake. Interacted with the lake. Heard some funny whispers. Definitely a weird chant. Valios, upon hearing that there was whispers with their head under the water, stuck their head under. This is all after we put our hands in to, like, I don't know, let the lake hold hands with us.
I guess to see if anything was truly down there.
Yeah, it was. But we just wanted to hold hands with the lake. I like that statement.
Gave it
It's
a fun
weird.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Valios decides to go under fully too, so they could hear the incantation, and it was about protecting and warding and all this stuff. Basically a protected area in Sylvan. Berlioz also saw a fucking eyeball and decided, hell no.
Nah.
We got out.
I did my time in South
water.
Florida.
Above board, we found out mechanically that they probably were something similar to a water weird, if not a water weird themselves.
Yes.
Berlioz, upon deciding, well, we need to get the fuck out because we need to go back, kind of just marched around the lake until they found footprints and decided to follow those. The menagerie of footprints.
Various shapes and sizes.
The rest of the group decided to follow Berlioz because, well, it was already had Bala and Seamus tagging along. Eventually, we make it to a hedged-in miniature. What do you call that? It's a school, but there's a name for this, like a campus almost.
The university?
University,
Academy?
Thank you.
Academy.
Something like that. It sounds better when you use the bigger words. Thanks.
Technically, this is an academy.
It's an academy.
An academy of elves. Which they seem very elf supremacy kind of thing.
Yeah, they are. Oh my god. We don't know this yet.
Well, I mean, I think our group
I
kind of noticed a little bit early on.
Did we? I don't.
But
I feel like
Paolo
last
wants
night
to stab
definitely assured
people.
it.
Anyway, we run into the professor, which takes us and we explain how the fuck we got there because apparently a group had arrived before us. And we're like, no, we weren't with them.
We don't know those bitches.
And these elves are now kind of worried that these people just keep randomly showing up what's supposed to be the protected area.
Nothing can go wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know. They seem to think everything can go wrong.
Minor exploring, Seamus found a flyer about Familiar Day, which Seamus was excited for this place because he wants to learn wizard stuff. Belios wants to avoid the topic altogether. We talked to the headmaster. Don't get a whole lot of information other than, again, finding out about the other group a little bit and explaining our situation. And I think we kind of left off around there. I probably missed some shit.
No, that's pretty much it. That's the gist.
That's on me, not on Blue Jay's notes, because there's a lot of notes and I skimmed through them.
No,
Mainly because every time I went to look back from my place, I'd lose it. Because a mixture of, ADHD and maybe some dyslexia.
Fair. No, that was pretty much good. That was just about every single thing. Hey, what? This cat's going in the dryer.
Above board, I've learned some things, and I feel stupid, but it's kind of funny. That's for later.
We left off kind of in a weird-ish spot. You guys were invited to stay for now until the headmistress and or the professor that you guys had met had time to go talk with the headmistress and kind of get a definitive answer on what it is they could do to help you guys out with getting out of here. It is, like stated previously, very concerning that multiple groups of individuals keep getting transported here when you should not be able to. There does seem to be, you kind of, again, felt it with the lake. Seems to be some kind of magical barrier that should be protecting everything that is in the barrier, to be presumed that the barrier extends majority of this forest area. So that is including but not limited to the university, the academy. We're gonna use all the words. College. School. All of the above. So it is presumed that this barrier should be rather impenetrable to truthfully even gods, and not that you guys would know, but there have been godlike connections have been made. So there's some weird freaky shit going on that is a little inexplainable for both groups. And where we leave off now is with you guys having a place to stay. And now it is turning into the next day where Familiar Day is taking place. So I will go ahead, switch up some screens here.
Quit jingling your collar, goddammit.
Oh, I know why. Tokens were not on the map. Ha ha ha.
Now hold on a second.
I figured it
Yeah,
out. I figured it out.
I'm a different bastard.
Hold on, no wait, no. I want to try something real quick.
Heard.
Ah! Oh,
Jakar and Uri, do you guys have the tab to go to the university inside up at the top of your screen?
I do.
Yes.
You do have the option to click it.
Yes.
You won't see anything though because your tokens aren't there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Go ahead and activate that. It'll transport you guys all here. And then I will go ahead and put you guys in there.
Colonel.
you guys don't see
You
anything.
guys
Don't look
would
close.
be up here.
That's dark. Never mind.
Turn
I
your
can see the
eyeballs
light.
on.
That would be helpful, wouldn't it?
It would.
Oh.
Eyeballs are good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 of you?
Yes.
Yes. I don't want to imagine if I just locked you guys in there. That'd be crazy.
Bye.
Yeah, so this is the area you were all given to stay for the night. And I'll pause the game for you. Now I will say, upon waking up, we are. I'm gonna let it play out as in it's the beginning of the morning. For those of you who are technically a part of last night's session. So
There's
you
like, I
are
think
all
2
still
little shits
waking
are
up
gone.
together. No, yeah. See,
Okay.
we're not gonna. I'm not gonna try to cut past that because that screws me all up. But we're not gonna like sit and go over like repeat everything that was said. But we will go over in a summarized version of everything that happens. So you guys
yeah.
can come outside if you want, whenever whoever is waking up at this time. Whoever it is, you will see there will be tons of students out here. There are pens set up with various amounts of the familiars themselves, in each one being basically on display for people to interact with. For their what did we say? Steve Irwin's whole family is here, and they are advocating for all of these familiars to get homes. Damn, it's too bad Chara's not here, because then doesn't have to hear my horrible Australian accent.
I can't open the doors for some reason.
Sir?
Also, I don't have Brilliance. I have one little shit. I don't have my other one.
Did I not put you in there?
I don't
Put
know.
you in there.
I can't tell what door we're
I'm here.
supposed
Hi.
to be.
Oh, thank you.
Let me click on one of y'all.
I think I
free.
saved you.
What?
Oh, I saved you. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize.
Where am I?
Bro, for whatever reason, on the inside, I couldn't see the door.
Oh. I had to come
Okay.
and save
That
you.
doesn't make any sense.
So, okay, so that's how.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I was spending way too long trying to figure out how the fuck do I get out of this room?
Could we not find the doors?
No.
I
just
spawned
couldn't
outside so I
tell.
could see the other doors, but
Alright, I guess Drakar will head outside.
Okay. Yeah, there'll be tons of activity, lots of crowds. It's kind of loud. And it's hard to really push your way through a lot of the stuff, honestly, that's happening. But should you come out, why are you so small?
I guess
Why are you
the
so
mouth
small?
is big.
I'm sorry, the fucking Shane's snorting. Anyway. Why are there so many people here?
It is a school.
I knew you were gonna say that. I was trying so hard to just not say anything, but I knew you were gonna say it anyways.
does Chicago even know what a school is, actually?
I'm sure they have some, maybe Mm. He has to have picked up the marine biology ship from somewhere. I'm sorry.
I got that from a Selkie. We
From
don't really
life
have
experience.
schools. It's more of just I guess the closest thing in equivalence would be in early ages when we're taught by the elders, but that's not really done anywhere particular. It's just wherever they choose to hold it.
It's more like a trade.
I guess. Regardless, it seems, I don't know, they have a lot of buildings. You'd expect more people to be in buildings, but...
They're
Also,
having
what-
events today.
Alright, well, that would have been easier to lead with than it's a school, but alright.
Well,
Oh, you said there's a lot of people, so just
The
adjust the
event
fact
is-
that it's a school.
the event is why they're all gathered. It's not why they're all actually, like, here.
Yeah, right. What event? Is it like...
A familiar day. Something to do with showing off familiars or looking at familiars or familiars are being... I don't know.
Okay, so... I appreciate your confidence in me knowing what the fuck a familiar is, but
Oh,
I don't. So
yeah, hold on a second.
Need an explanation beyond it's a familiar, because that means nothing to me.
Oh, well, I could show you, but it'd take an hour, so sorry. Not right now.
Okay, a definition might be more
Okay,
useful.
a familiar is kind of like they're animals
It's deja
or
vu.
kind of creatures. Shut up. Usually they can be summoned by wizards, and they usually form kind of like a magical bond. Yeah, that's what I've gathered from it.
Okay, because I was under the
It's a fucking
impression.
pet.
I was under.
It's more of a partnership.
Huh.
That's what you consider a pet.
Okay. I generally get the gist. I was under the impression familiar meant aware of and had some level of experience with, like the word I'm familiar with. But alright, I guess you're reusing words now. This language doesn't make sense to me. Your car says he walks off into the crowd.
You're just getting lazy
There you
with
go.
words now, huh? The word pet was just too good for you, huh?
Because it's a bit more than a pet.
Oh.
It's magic's pet.
It's
Yeah, they're
magic.
usually intelligent, so on and so forth.
Berlioz, as you keep making your way down, you pass by a pen there that has quite peculiar sounds coming from it. You know, my brain's trying to think of what those sounds actually are. I'm not qualified to make those sounds like accurately in a way that you would know what it is.
Is it chittering?
I need to hear them inaccurately, please.
No, I think the correct term is like a form of whooping.
Okay.
You doing what now?
Don't quote me on that.
Okay.
But
I hear
what you would
whooping.
see is this little guy. Wait, let me make sure I'm in the right chat. Yeah, I am. Okay, cool.
I swear to God, if it's fucking cute.
That it is an almighty mandrill, apparently.
This there's a convenient little name tags for you guys outside of each pen, so you guys can see what the name is. And of course, the handlers are there to answer questions and inform you on their abilities and things like that. This, back to my notes really fast because I totally forgot the exact name of it. This
Pets.
is an ethereal baboon.
Pets.
The baboon
Oh,
that
that-
knows everything.
Ah,
He has an innate ability.
Oh, I'm not doing it in the Australian voice. I can't do that for Echo's sake.
watching.
I don't know if
Steve
he's
Irwin
watching
will.
actually. I always feel like Steve Irwin always took his Australian accent and like cranked it up to like 13 for no reason.
It's so. It's so.
And it
weird
was the
that
reason that everyone dogs on people doing impressions of Australian accents, you know. 'Cause they overdo it. But their only frame of reference is Steve Irwin, so.
Why? Why do you shout?
I
Sorry,
don't
I'm
think he's on.
You can't be upset at Steve Irwin,
Uh-huh.
so.
You can't
Yeah.
get angry at
That's true.
the Astro baboon for
It's an
Yelling.
ethereal baboon.
And this
Ethereal.
guy has the
It's-
ability to tap into people's minds and not control them, obviously, but more so see and hear your thoughts.
oh, kind of like Felicity. Sort of. That's what I'm
Yeah,
associating it
but
with.
this thing doesn't come equipped with a breath attack that could wipe out a small village.
That we're aware of.
Well, I mean, it's still a baboon, so
I'm pretty sure it doesn't. But
Well,
does
unless-
that mean that this thing could inflict psychic damage?
possibly.
Scream loud enough, I think it will.
Please
Yeah.
don't do it.
Not super educated on the baboon noises, so I don't know what it would sound like. But if it screamed loud enough, I'm sure, yeah, that would cause some psychic damage.
I'm pretty
I
sure
just
they
know
do-
they have some scary looking teeth.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do
yeah.
just fucking scream.
I think that's just. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Well, we'll see very shortly as I look it up.
Sorry, but big friend, you gotta move. Hey, you can't. Okay. Don't mind.
Why
That's a doodle for you.
Right. That sounds like a fucking
Doodles.
dog.
Because it is a dog.
No, I'm talking about the baboon.
Okay.
Different story altogether.
Regardless.
I don't know. I just hear a knife wrestling a dog.
Move. Move your fat ass.
I was gonna be very concerned, honestly, if we weren't talking about dogs.
Yeah.
The ethereal baboon is in Knife's house right now.
Oh my god.
His sister was keeping it the whole time.
It's in the
Oh my
walls.
gosh.
It's in the goddamn wall.
No, it's in your brain, remember?
Why are you under the couch? I'm gonna mute for a bit. I have to shout at this dog.
Hmm? Neat. Are you guys continuing on?
Yes.
Do you guys know what you're looking for, or are you guys just wandering around to see all the whatever the fuck is going on?
Your car?
I'm taking a peep at everything.
Your car's going.
Just
missing.
taking a peep.
No one.
Your
Okay.
car's going somewhere.
Where did my
Oh.
tabs go?
Jakar has not been given any
Oh,
direction.
here.
It's been set back to wander mode.
This looks
Yeah, I
fucking
mean-
cool.
If you guys head over here to this area, you would find another friend. It doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot. It's kind of giving like Hypnotoad,
So tiptoe.
Oh,
but this, you're gonna love this guy. This is an enchanted frog. That does not mean that it has the ability to spellcast. However,
Use your
It
SP.
can hold basically mana inside it and kind of burp it out.
Yeah.
Tiptoe?
That's cool.
Maybe this would be useful to me if I had any spells.
If I had any magic, this is where I would put it.
I want this one. For some reason, it reminds me of stabbing things.
I don't know why, but this one just makes me
Are they?
instantly want to stab.
Well, it seems like it would do the stabbing. I wonder if I could train it.
Probably could. Try hard enough.
Yeah,
Or what if it could
maybe.
have like sneak attacks with its like little
And
toxic
poison
croak.
people. No, I don't. I mean, you could probably try to train. I don't actually know.
It's literally
Can you
sitting
try-
there, like in the picture, just giving you that 1,000-yard stare in two different directions. You can't even tell
I
if it's
feel-
looking at
It's kind of
I
cute.
feel that on a spiritual level.
you.
I'm going to mage hand over and pat its head.
Oh, it's so cute.
You implode. It just kills you.
You just see its like throat extend, and suddenly the mage hand is like withering away in acid.
Oh,
No.
Mm.
Really want to try training it now.
I see what they. Wow. I see what they mean by absorbing mana.
Quite literally.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I'd find any use for this. Mostly given the fact that I don't use spells, but
I think usually you have to form a bond with them, but it's kind of a you might choose them, but they kind of are more the ones that choose you.
then why are they being displayed?
You're a wizard.
Or is it more that the people wandering, they're actually the ones on display? Like I don't understand what the point of this is.
It's to help wizards and their familiars meet, kind of. That's the
Okay.
best way I could describe that.
So in other words, they brought the familiars here to pick a person to go with rather than to have people pick a familiar.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Like,
I'm trying to.
70-30.
No. I don't understand how magic works, and at this point, I don't think I'm going to, because I swear to God, you're just making shit up half the time. Like, yeah,
Probably.
half
You
of,
don't understand how magic works.
Probably.
half of this just sounds fake. Let's.
I guess that's
don't-
magic?
Well,
What's next? You're gonna tell me there's a whole school dedicated to teaching people about magic? That's okay,
There's
sure.
many different schools.
the fun
this
thing
one
about
specifically.
magic is like a lot of things in life, it changes often.
Yeah, I'm just not going to involve myself in magic, because apparently it's magic and taxes are just things I'm apparently never supposed to understand at this point. Especially because no one bothers to explain it, but.
I think Bala would
Magic's
look at
kinda hard to
Berlioz
explain.
and ask, "Are you supposed to have a familiar?" And then look at Seamus like, "Wait, do you have a familiar? Do I get a familiar?"
Maybe? I don't know.
Do you want a familiar?
What defines a familiar?
Ugh, no, that sounds like way too much work.
I don't think they actually eat. They're made of magic.
Maybe if we find something really cute.
Okay.
What sounds
Or
cute
lethal.
to you?
I
Something
feel-
fire breathing or?
I think she meant something lethal.
What defines a familiar? Drakar is like asking this as he's gonna continue walking, so we're not standing in front of his tent forever.
Yeah.
Can any animal be a familiar? Is it like only specific ones, or like what are?
Generally,
I-
they're closer to what you'd consider pets, like
Okay.
in shape, but that's not like an always thing. It's just that's the most general ones.
What is the point of a familiar? Because if they take the
Um,
pets, they don't exactly seem combat.
They're companions, one, but also they allow you have a bond with them, a mental connection. So they can be used. They can help you scout. They can look out for things, watch your back, and I believe eventually you can even through them cast your spells. But
In other words, there's not much of a point of me having one.
It just sounds
other
like
than
you're gonna
helping you
go
look
okay.
around,
Yeah,
and depending on the familiar, like a small say, primate, like a chimpanzee or something?
I feel like you've never met a chimpanzee if you think that's a small primate.
Well,
Just as you guys are talking about that, you guys hear a massive gorilla coming from this direction.
Oh,
that's what I think of when I think of primate.
I see.
Chimpanzee is smaller than that. I guess it's definitely
Yeah.
not small.
No.
Then there's
I think-
orangutans too, and that's pretty big.
I think
don't
a
know.
chimpanzee is bigger than you are.
Yeah?
Yeah.
If I related everything by my size, everything would be big.
I guess. That's-
what about that cute little mouse friend over?
Cute
I
little
think that's
oh,
the only thing humanoid-ish that's smaller than me.
What about the? Sorry, that's not.
climbs up the tree. Goodbye. Looking over here, you guys see little friend that I still never made a separate picture for, so RIP everybody else who has to look at it again for the second time.
Hey, a turkey.
It's an astral turkey. It has the ability to disappear into the astral plane at whim.
You think astral turkey tastes like stars?
That's-
God, I
I know
hope
what a
so.
star
Let's
tastes
find
like.
out. Bala walks toward the fucking pen. Toward the fence.
No,
really quickly.
those things. I think.
I'm sorry.
Actually, hold on. I kind of want to see Bala fight a turkey.
Why are you barking?
Bala, you're not allowed to use weapons. Gotta throw hands.
Then how the hell am I supposed to butcher it?
I don't know, but I got
No.
hold up a turkey.
I gotta take its head
Just-
off first.
It's
an
magic.
addict.
Unless you freaks actually like eating that.
Looks at your eye.
The fuck are you looking at me for?
Alright, yo
Oh.
boy, pack it up.
I gotta hold on. I
I
gotta.
just thought if anybody would be weird enough to try a turkey head, it'd be you.
I got an out of character question really quickly.
Oh,
You
that's
said
fine.
that you said that its ability is to disappear into the astral plane, right?
Yes.
Can it reappear or is it just gone?
It can
It's a
reappear.
turkey.
Okay. I wasn't
Now,
sure, 'cause you didn't
Again,
say
it is
could
at
come
the
back
turkey's
from-
will, so.
Yeah. You didn't say it could come back, so I'm thinking it's just like in the middle of combat. Poof. Well, fuck.
Yeah, it is definitely at the turkey's will. I mean, who's to say, really? This, I imagine, would be the guide saying this, but who's to say, really, that if it had a, you know, a caster for it to latch onto and be its familiar, would it have a corporeal bond that would allow it to come back on command? Who knows? We don't know, because this stupid thing has never gotten a fucking person before.
Well,
For some reason, no one wants the turkey.
Bala.
Bala has a knife out, ready to go fucking wrestle this thing.
Really, it's just gonna have to try to stand in front of.
I feel like Uri slowly drawing his axe after thinking about turkey head. Just maybe a drop or two of drool,
It's made of magic. It's not gonna. No.
but it
Also-
sounds tasty.
Also, turkey head isn't that impressive. They don't exactly have large skulls, so they're not housing much.
Their brains are just damn near non-existent.
And yet they're so violent.
Well,
Yeah, the closer
Right,
Bala
it
gets
is
to
violent
like the
food.
fence line, the turkey becomes more aggressive.
This guy's
Is-
trying to squeeze in between.
The turkey is like a
back
full-size turkey, so it's like the size of Seamus.
Yeah, it's a big fucking thing. Back to the ball.
No, I can take it.
No, it's magic. You're not gonna win.
I'm wondering, is it domestic turkey or wild turkey? Because if it's wild turkey, I'd be more concerned because those fuckers can fly.
This is a domesticated turkey. It is not a wild turkey. It has to
Only.
be somewhat domesticated for it to be someone's familiar, truthfully.
Or it could be a
What?
wild turkey.
No, I've already stated last night, it is not a wild turkey. It cannot fly.
Motherfucking.
It just teleports.
It just can teleport to a plane that you can't get to.
What
I
do you
can
do if you're
teleport
back-
to a different plane.
What do you do if you're trying to fight a
Taking
turkey and that motherfucker hits you with a shadow warp behind you?
It really could. Imagine if it has the ability to see where it is, like while in the astral plane. So that way when
God,
it comes
like
back,
Wraith?
it can choose where it wants to come back.
That'd be terrifying.
You
And then
can't
the
even see
turkey
fucking
casts
line.
Eldritch Blast.
All right,
Alright,
let's
where
go on
is it?
from the turkey before Bala tries to fight or eat it.
Prelios is trying to pull Lala away.
Okay.
Emphasis on trying, but he is not
You're
strong.
right. You can't actually eat it.
This is some bullshit, then.
I don't know.
It's magic. It's not edible. I mean,
I'm gonna
Wow.
eat turkey head at some point.
I mean, it shouldn't be super hard to get if you can just get the turkey
I'm gonna be honest with you. That's the
overlapping.
first time I've seen a fucking turkey. So,
That's fair. Are we looking this way or are we looking this way?
this way
What?
first.
I'm gonna say
This
yeah,
way
this
first?
way first, then this way.
I like how
Okay.
we keep stacking markers.
Looking over that way, you see a kind of like boulder-like structure inside the pen. And there, it appears to be some kind of like, you can see it off of to like this side, this way of the rock from where you're facing. There seems to be like almost like a little hidden divot that could be perceived as a den. And sitting atop the rock, is a little friend,
Little friend.
Little
a
friend.
majestic friend.
Okay, I lied. I want that one. Does it come with the hat?
It does come with the hat and the book.
Oh, that's a new one.
This is an arcane kitsune, and you will hear in your brain holders, "Greetings. You do not look like students." And the fox makes eye contact with all of you at the same time.
Why are there more voices in my head?
Hi, I'm Berlioz. This is Seamus, Uri, Jakar, Bala,
Okay.
Chara. Am
You
I
look
missing
fucking
any?
awesome.
Well, thank you. I've been alive for quite a long time. Probably longer than you've all been alive.
Oh, for sure, definitely.
I
So
didn't
does that
know,
mean you could teach magic?
I didn't know that. I didn't know they
theory.
came in our variants.
Seamus
How's that
looks
your card?
over to Belios. Can I get a
Berlioz looking
familiar?
back at Jakar.
Okay,
What?
like,
Why are you
What
looking
did
at
you
your
say?
car?
what do you mean by
Oh,
that?
Your car said, I didn't know they came in arcane variants.
You found the
I don't have a
weirdest shit in that
response.
white waistband of yours.
What, Seamus? You said something to.
No. What?
What? You didn't say it. Did you say something? You asked.
Seamus is looking to the fox. Like, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Hmm. It's a. They could teach me magic. Best familiar ever.
The guide will come up to you guys while you're all kind of like looking out at it, and explain that this particular creature has the ability to learn and cast its own spells.
Oh, that's badass.
I mean,
To which it
In
will project
character,
another
hold on.
message into your guys' brains telling you that it has already had and served 2 masters already.
I mean,
Oh,
your
shit.
car is just gonna say. I mean, I'd suspect it's capable of it. It's basically a sapient creature. I think.
Are you alive?
I mean,
Do you have brain holders of your own?
I mean, granted, Drakkar is barely sapient as an individual. So.
I love Seamus's reaction to just seeing this one familiar. Yep, I found it. I want this one, please.
What the hell exactly this? I still don't
like-
really understand how the whole familiar process works.
These familiars that they're kind of being shown off here, are they? Do they have partners already?
Not yet. Some of them have been kind of applied for, but not anyone has been completely spoken for yet.
I think
How do I
actually,
do that process?
Well, depending on which one you would like, there's an application
This
form
one.
that you can fill out with the administration front desk. Up at the front, there's a little building up there that you can. They have each individual one has its own little listing that you can apply for.
I think Drakkar in the background is going to just because I assume can we mentally respond to the fox or do
Is
we
this
have
the
Yes,
front,
yes, you can.
or is
Down
this
is
the
the
front?
front.
yeah.
shit?
So Drakkar is actually going to sort of look to, I guess, the fox and just go. Actually, now I think about it, he'd probably be among the most qualified to answer this. How does the actual familiar process work? Because I haven't gotten a good explanation, and you've gone through it 2 times.
I'm sorry, I'm not
Are
the
you
best at
asking the
explaining
guide or are
things.
you asking the fox itself?
They're asking. Drakkar is asking the fox because they expect to get the better answer out of the one that's gone through it 2 times.
The fox will respond to you and telling you basically that that's not the right building, Seamus. You go in there and the headmistress is like, "Can I help you?" The front receptionist, the secretary, is like,
Looking
"What?"
for a different building, I guess. Bye.
Wrong one, my bad. The fox will tell you that basically a sacred bond between master and familiar has to be made first, and when that happens, it has to be like a unanimous relationship, almost like a contract. And within that contract, the familiar is dutiful to the master, their master, which would be the caster, spellcaster in some form or fashion,
Oh,
to which they
Oh,
are
I don't like
obligated
that.
to aid them.
I want out. I want out. I want out.
Oi,
See,
what
I
you
was
think you're
sort of
doing
on the
here?
point.
This is our plant life. It's where we grow our crops.
Wow.
I'm
My
more worried
current-
about the tentacles.
No. Don't worry about that.
Every moment is a learning moment.
I've seen enough about tentacles to know I don't want to learn anymore.
hate.
huh.
Huh. All right.
It was somewhat on the right track of explaining it.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I'm barely grasping what was said. Like I heard it, and I know what you said, but there was a lot of just words.
I hear the
Um,
words, I understand each of them individually, but together, I am stupid.
Which building?
So, is the-
It's a mutual friendship and partnership.
yeah, I gathered
Okay.
that much. It's more there's just the,
Okay.
it's the whole kind of like lifelong servitude thing that I'm kind of caught up on, admittedly.
I mean, usually they're magic. So
Well-
magic doesn't really die, so they just kind of work with their spellcaster until that spellcaster.
No longer needs their
Dies.
services.
Yeah, that's not also not really what I'm caught up on. It's more of the fact that I mean, like I guess no, as stated, both parties do need to be consenting in the matter, but I don't know. Magic seems is the ability to cast a requirement for it, or is it just sort of the general like
Well, we siphon our mana from them, so that's kind of the trade-off there.
Ah, all right.
It's like a weird relationship with the weave. Something magic. Someone here
Symbiotic
could definitely explain it.
relationship.
Okay. I understood symbiotic relationship. I'm not even gonna ask what the weave is. That's I'm
You're a resident spellcaster. Like, I feel
That's-
like you should be the one that knows this the most.
that's not one of those. That's one of those things that, admittedly, I've understood. That it's just the less I know about that, the better. Yeah. All right. So in other words, there's no point in me actually wandering around because no, I don't cast magic and thus couldn't actually maintain the familiar. So, all right, cool.
Maybe the magic was inside of you all along.
There's a little bit of magic
no,
in all of us.
I'm fairly certain that's actually anger.
Aren't you like a
Activates the
descendant of
rage.
dragons? Aren't like those? Those are like really
Some of the
powerful
top
creatures. So
magical things.
I would say you probably have some magic
Yeah.
somewhere in your bones.
Yeah, the problem is that also within my bones is a lot of problems. Issue of just former histories among my people, but not gonna get into that conversation. I don't know. I'm just going to continue to wander and see what happens because, I have no idea.
The word to
Anyway,
Yes.
sorry, but
Oh,
where was that friend right over here, right?
yeah.
over
Hello,
here.
does my
Right
one of
behind
them-
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a very sick looking individual.
I don't know if you mean sick as in sick.
ill.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Fucking sickening.
Oh,
This
damn.
is a spectral Komodo dragon.
Holy shit, lizard wizard.
Lizard wizard. Indeed.
I feel like
Oh, well, this one.
UI. Oh, Seamus is fucking dying. No.
Not the crying upside down face. I hate that.
No, weep.
Go died, I guess.
You know, above board, DM, if it is possible for us to get familiars, am I considered a spell casting class? I know I am, but not really.
You're
half
not,
cat.
because your magic ability is not your own. You were given magical ability by a god, so you can't give
No
your
problem.
power away because it's not your power to give away. Does that make sense?
I do, yeah. That's why I asked.
Yeah, no, that's the unfortunate part. That's why paladins don't get them naturally, unfortunately. But yeah, so this thing actually is almost translucent. It has the ability to float and fly. And it is he's a beast. Like, it's still a Komodo dragon, so it's pretty fucking huge. Yeah.
Well, this one's definitely interesting.
It has the ability to go completely invisible if it wanted to.
Yeah, this would have been one of the ones that UI would
Seamus,
have taken.
this one's also pretty good. Wait, where'd he go?
He went off to go sign papers for Fox.
To go sign papers.
Right. That's what he said. There were forms, I think.
I mean, it's not entirely wrong.
Out of breath, and it's like, which building?
Seamus, look at this one.
Oh no, he came back earlier.
Oh,
You came back earlier
Yeah.
to ask what building
bad, my
was. You ran around every building. He saw tentacles. He saw the awkward headmistress's secretary. He saw a lot of things he wasn't supposed to see. He's like, what building? This man's about to take on a whole level of exhaustion if he has to keep running back and forth across campus.
he's getting a good morning jog.
Stubby legs, not made for this.
Not made for the running.
You know,
But
you
yeah,
could have.
Berlioz is trying to show off the spectral Komodo dragon to you, Seamus.
Well, if he's gone through the papers, he'd be on his way back. Yeah.
Yeah. Fill out
He's
the
like-
paperwork. It's the chance to.
How do you know that? Okay, thank you.
Always watching Wazowski.
Have to put
Always
down-
watching.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Other
but one of-
people
for one of the
call me-
prerequisites.
Only one blueberry that calls me that. What the fuck?
I feel like I'm being assaulted here. I just don't know where.
Doesn't each thing have its own list of sort of prerequisites?
Yes.
Hi.
A lot of the questions on the application that the Seamus just filled out was like, how long have you been a spellcaster? What level of spellcasting have you completed? Have you been to any spellcasting schools? And I feel like it's like, no for all of these answers.
What's your
We're
credit
so-
card? What's your credit card number?
Your social security and your credit score, actually.
I'll have you know.
Your fucking credit score. Oh my god.
Sorry, we don't
trying
deem
to
you
get a
fiscally
familiar?
responsible.
Are you trying to get a familiar or a loan? What the fuck?
He didn't realize that he actually signed
Okay,
enrollment
and we
forms. for
also
this.
need your
No.
birth certificate and 3 forms of identification, please.
The Space Ghost Komodo Dragon?
Seamus, where
That
did you
thing's
find
invisible.
the papers?
I don't like that he's the
Huh?
one he's thinking.
Oh, the paper
I mean-
building? That way.
I don't know which building it was. Oh
That
my
way.
god, it's all the way down there. Okay.
Imagine if Seamus just pointed you in the wrong direction.
Just said over here. Let's just
No, I said this way, right here.
Oh, why you put the ping down there?
You know, I mean, I think this would be an interesting familiar, but again, I don't do magic, so I don't think there's anything.
Oh, sailor.
I lied.
You motherfucker.
Oi! Quick, coming in! We're working!
Fuck's the building?
You're right, it takes a whole fireball to the face.
I'm more worried about the pencil thing that almost got him right by the door.
Like I said, Drakkar, you maybe have some magic deep down in those weird bones of yours.
We don't talk about the bones, remember?
I don't know what bones you're talking about.
Alright, that's the whale bone. Never mind.
How
there
about we
friends
just don't
over
talk
here?
about bones? Unless it's be snapping. I imagine that's
Seamus is
follow.
talking to the fox. Seamus is talking to the fox and asking it questions about magic.
You're looking over here in this little area.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you ready for this one?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure you're ready for this one?
Yes.
Hughes, it was me the whole time.
I'm sorry.
The car?
This
What are you doing in a pen?
I figured you.
We'll do this one. This one.
Oh, it's a bug.
This is an elemental
That's
rabbit.
gonna disappear. Folios is gonna take that.
It naturally
That would be a
can
bug
cast
word.
innately very minimal elemental spells. At will.
Hi, Mom.
Above
Okay, be
board,
safe. Love you.
it's a good thing that this isn't
What happened?
fucking
Yeah, be safe.
my little fairy. Drive safe, watch out for idiots.
Wolf says drive safe. Watch out for idiots.
The fog is coming.
It's not ominous as shit.
I
My mom's worried more about serial killers. Love you.
is that
They're idiots of a different
Yeah, but I'm more worried that Knife's talking about a literal fog outside his window right now.
Goodbye.
Because it's very possible.
Like it wouldn't shock me. He lives
From
by
what
the
he
cornfield.
explained to us before session, it's a very large possibility.
Okay, that's a window. I thought that was a figure in the distance. I swear to
Okay,
God.
well, I've seen this movie before.
Alright.
Make sure it doesn't get inside.
Yes.
Yeah, just lock all the doors and windows.
No, it's just fog season. Welcome to the
Just
fog
fog.
season.
It's a what?
Again, I've seen this movie before. Don't let it in.
Look, it was the same thing with COVID. Just put on a mask and, be ready to brawl because, they're creatures. It's fine.
There are creatures. That's what we say about the Appalachian Mountains here. Don't go out there at night. There are creatures.
You heard
What
something
kind?
you didn't hear.
Yes.
Anyway.
If you thought you saw something, go the other way. You didn't see something.
No, if you thought you saw something, we have very strict rules about this. Stay on the path. Because the second you step off the path here, and if you're anywhere on the Appalachian Trail, anywhere along the East Coast, you will get lost and you will die.
If you're walking your dog and the dog doesn't want to go any further, you don't go any further.
You turn around.
No, in the Midwest, if you see something, typically you have to shout at it because fuck you,
Say
get off
something.
my lawn. Yeah. Oh no, you don't shout to other people. You get angry at it. We treat cryptids like black bears here.
Oh, that wouldn't last in the Appalachian Mountains. You'd be
No, yeah, that doesn't work here. No, not even those who carry concealed firearms are safe from whatever the fuck is out here.
No, I know that. It's just the shit out here is typically far more scared of us than we are of it.
Yeah, that's fair. That's absolutely fair. I wish it was like that. Black bears are nothing to us over here. Those are like big puppies, but fuck whatever the fuck is in the woods in the Appalachian Mountains.
Anyway, strange element bunny.
Yes, an elemental bunny. The elemental
I
rabbit.
want it. Above board. I want it.
Is
And you can kind of see it like hopping around and blowing out little puffs of fire.
That's horribly unnerving.
It like conjures up a small like little puddle and starts drinking from it.
And self-sufficient,
cute.
I suppose.
It's kind of cute.
That's
I
good.
think it could use its own fire to like roast something and then just
Marshmallows?
suddenly become a fucking carnivore.
Oh,
How terrifying would that be?
maybe I don't like that image.
Well, a lot of herbivores are actually just opportunist omnivores, so
Literally.
Huh.
He could switch at any moment. You never know.
The odds of being
Any friends over here?
mauled to death by a rabbit is low. Never zero.
I've seen without a
Never
paddle.
zero.
seen those deer.
Alright, I guess Drakar will come over because apparently Berlioz needs friends over here.
After
friends, I'm a
it
big boy.
makes the puddle recedes and it refurls the grass so that there's a voluptuous little bed there that it begins to nibble on and lay in.
Entirely
That's so
self.
cute.
I
This
don't
is-
like this.
I don't like this thing, full stop. This is a note I want to make because I think it's funny and I'm sure that Veek will appreciate it. When you guys, from where you're standing right now, you can't help but notice that now that you actually have a chance to compare it to something, the grass height, the bushes, the trees, and the hedge itself, for some reason, seems way taller than you remember it literally hours ago when you arrived.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's cooler.
I mean, I'm going to assume it was magic because that's apparently the explanation for everything.
Like everything
Yeah,
has
but
innately
usually-
become overgrown overnight.
Usually elves keep their shit together. This is
Someone's dropped the ball. Someone's getting fired.
someone's getting fired.
Yeah.
You guys
I don't-
continuing to look around, or
Yes, I wanted to see if there's a friend here.
Yeah.
or are you guys looking at the bunnies some more?
Drakar's leaving. He does not like the rabbit.
You've decided
Just
no
a bit.
rabbit for you.
No, it looks too similar to an actual
Mm.
rabbit. The other ones were at least distinctly different.
Is there anything over here?
Oh yeah, there is 1, 2, 3, 4 left
Oh.
that you haven't seen.
Yes, I would like to see them, please.
Okay, for this one, it will be our
Maybe
lovely
Carl.
friend that you heard
Oh,
fucking
friend.
massively in
Oh.
the background.
Well, this one's interesting.
You come with the wizards.
You wish. Those are its previous masters. It killed them.
Damn.
Huh?
So,
What?
Behold.
Are they allowed to
This
sing
is-
around kids? Hold on.
Does that other fucking wizard just have a giant croissant, or is that a horn?
I believe it's a horn.
I hope it's a croissant.
It looks like it's pretty tasty.
It
like a
looks
pretty
like a
tasty
horn,
horn on
but
it.
I wish it was so bad for it to be a croissant.
I'm
Oh,
more
shit.
worried about his strong ham there he's got.
God. It looks so bad when I zoom in. Why does it look like the other? I know the other dude's holding a fucking torch, but it looks like he's throwing up the middle finger at the fucking gorilla.
He's not only throwing up the middle finger, but he's igniting it too.
Yeah,
like
like
Yeah.
this little extra fuck
let me put
you.
a fuck you on a
Yeah.
fuck you real quick.
Nah, I think that's not even throwing the bird. That's the fucking phoenix, y'all. That shit
Yeah,
ridiculous.
I also like the village being absolutely ransacked by a dragon outside, and this motherfucker's like, "You go out there, you fight it. Don't. What are you looking at me for, bitch?"
It's the fucking ghost Komodo dragon, I guess.
Anyway.
You're my familiar. You go out there and you defend the village. And you're the village
Godzilla
idiot.
versus King Kong.
Why would I answer you?
You get your ass out there. I'll throw you out.
Yeah, you need a fucking. You want to expedite it, bitch? We got 1 day shipping here.
Express delivery. That dragon.
Good luck. Yeah, you kind of see him. He's not exactly being as loud and obtrusive as he was before. When Jakar was talking up here, and him and Uri happened to hear him scream and make a big fuss over here. A lot of what it seems like though right now is he's just kind of sitting there. He's kind of chilling. He's got a few different kinds of like vegetables kind of displayed out in front of him. It seems like the handlers are there's like 3 of them around his pen there, and they're kind of trying to coax him into doing something a little different rather than be upset and violent. This one,
Hey Paula, this one's for you.
It's like this one also matches Jakar's energy, maybe.
I'm trying to figure out what it does, or is it just a fucking gorilla? That's
So this
That's
is an animated gorilla, which
Huh.
means that it has the ability to manifest in different forms. If that doesn't make a whole lot of that's very vague. It made sense in my head.
yeah, bro. Damn, broken chain genres. That shit ridiculous.
What is the best way to like describe this? Rather than the fox's the arcane fox's ability to cast spells, this guy can animate like weapons, if that makes sense, and have the ability to use them.
That is including but not limited to magical and non-magical weapons.
That's fucking cool.
Now, if it was an in-game like actual thing, it would be limited time uses, like once per item. But
for a whole action to fucking have him cast something like that is pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Is kind of an above board question. Is it gonna just basically use the? Is it the wizard spell? It's not animated weapon. It's the golden one. Oh my god, what's it called? Let me see if I can find it real fast.
Animate object?
No. Well, maybe, but that's not the one I was thinking of. You can continue. I'm gonna look up what this is real fast.
Okay.
I gave Nova a kiss on the head.
Oh, it's a stinky butt.
It is he, but
Hey,
he just wants to make weapons. Let him make weapons.
No.
Anyways,
He pulls out a fucking AK and just starts fucking like hanging off the tree and just shooting into the fucking sky.
Can't say that. We're in a school.
Yeah.
He's that, sir.
Where's this thing weird to just make it?
Dear God. Hey, he does whatever the fuck he wants, man. Oh, that's a cute little friend. You're gonna love him.
Yeah.
I have love for it, love the fox, but I'm like one of those sad kids at birthday parties. I'm like, go walk away from me.
Bird
Little
up.
bird.
This is an
I found it.
artificial lovebird. Because it is not a physical breathing thing, it does still have, it is a mechanical bird. However, it does have the ability to pretty much rearrange itself because it's mechanical.
Turns into a gun.
Turns into a gun. Alright, who's helping the gorilla?
You know, it's bad. I was thinking about this, but I was going
thinking
for
more
the.
like size and shape rather than, you know, just full on ballistics, but, you know, I mean, it's not impossible, I suppose.
I can't wait for Tweety to become a fucking Mechazord.
You could. If you had an
I want to be
artificer,
into a block.
if you had an artificer, you probably could find a way.
Turn me into a gun?
What are you supposed to do in a fight? And then the random fucking, like, funky looking lovebird becomes like a mech from Gundam. What?
What do you do? I mean,
need to
because it
turn
looks
into, like,
terrifying, right? But then you have to remember it's only like a foot tall, not even.
the duck hunt gun, but actually shoots.
You probably could.
Fucking magic missiles. Fuck you, I don't miss.
Magic missile. It's crazy. That's crazy. Alright, so there's 2 left that you guys haven't seen. We'll say they're here and here.
So I do have a question because I found that. Is it basically like just a spiritual weapon? Is that kind of how it works for the gorilla?
I mean, yes and no. So he would be the spiritual weapon technically because he can't conjure anything separate from his body. And it can't be wielded by anybody else.
Okay.
Your car's, I
He
guess, gonna
becomes
go
a
over.
floating sword that beats the
Yes.
shit out of things.
Okay, yeah,
No,
yeah.
he just gets the floating sword and then he beats you with it.
Oh, okay.
I'm a little bit away from the computer, but yes, I would. Berlioz will just keep moving on to the next animal. Give me a moment, though.
Your car will come over to this one.
Yeah, I was about to
guess
say,
we're all-
I think, here, we'll just do this. Technically, that would be the next animal if you guys are going to go in order.
Yeah, right.
You are papers.
I love that you can just grab everyone and move them.
Yeah,
Let's
move
see
you
if
guys
they're-
all at the same time.
Your car gets pet today.
It's an ethereal otter. So much like the baboon, it has a much better understanding of the human brain than most humans. This guy's just a baby, though. So he
Is it
actually
dude?
has never had a master before.
Oh.
Most of the familiars here have had at least one master before, but this little guy has not.
A dubious little creature getting up to mischief.
Don't tell me that. I haven't even gotten to look at him. I'm gonna go bananas.
It's adorable. Why are they so fucking cute?
He is very cute.
I think it's.
Gonna be all these critters that I can't just kidnap all of them and keep them forever.
You can try.
It looks like a river otter.
Those are scary.
It depends on which river otter. I like the
Yeah,
giant
but this one
ones.
flows in the stream of consciousness, so good luck.
Those
one's
are even scarier.
Yeah.
A Freudian honor.
Also, if you take into like size here, it looks like about the size of the normal river otters, but this is a baby.
Yeah, he's a baby.
Little creamture.
So like, he probably gonna be about the size of the giant ones when he grows.
So
Yeah.
like 6 feet. It is actually how large the like giant.
He'd be about 6 feet, yeah, I guess full grown, yeah.
I don't know. Like
Oh
it'd be
my
interesting.
god, shut up. He's so cute.
I don't exactly know the whole. Why are so many of the creatures ethereal?
That's magic.
Okay.
That's all I've got.
One of the instructions. Because magic!
Thank you.
Yeah,
No, you
yeah,
can't
that's pretty much
use
it.
You can't keep using that as an excuse. Just say I don't know.
I'm pretty sure magic
I don't
can
know,
do
magic is a pretty,
anything.
pretty
That's a
good
pretty good fucking
excuse. The instruction, the one of the handlers that is outside of this cute little guy's pen, will kind of answer your question indirectly by being like, well, the thing is for most of them, because these guys have a little bit better of an understanding on mortals' psychosis, it's a little bit easier to adapt and be a little more emphatic to them without there being any kind of like distinct, what's the right word for that, misunderstanding.
It's easier to bond with someone when you know their thought.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm not entirely sure about the whole. I mean, it's not like I'm getting one again. I don't think I can. But I don't know. The idea that the creature can simply access my thinking at any given moment is the mildest bit unnerving. But again, I really hope that it's an ancient kind, because otherwise
Any
something.
moderately good spellcaster could do it as well. Just so, yeah.
Okay, well, I didn't.
I
You
think
didn't
I
have
might
to.
even be able to, actually.
The
Okay,
otter
okay.
dives down into its little water stream and comes back and brings you all a pebble each.
Yes.
I want to eat the pebble. I don't know why.
What the fuck?
Don't fucking eat the... Okay.
All right, I guess I'm adding river pebble to the list
River
of
pebble.
things I've collected on this journey.
My collection is growing again.
The collection of 3 different creatures' teeth or mouth part, and then a rock.
A rock. It's not
Ah,
a rock, it's a river
What?
pebble.
It's not just a boulder. It's
It's
a
a
rock.
rock.
would I have to make a con check if I wanted to fucking eat it?
Sir?
If you wanted to, yeah, roll me a con
And he
check.
needs to
Do
go
it.
to the medical bay.
And they used to go on the no-no square.
I'm sure they have food somewhere if you're hungry.
You're right.
we do have food, and there's food in the mess hall.
Why are you like this?
I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna give me the plus. Let's see if it gives me the +5. If not, then I'll just add it on. Okay, that would be a 25.
You're done.
Okay, well, the good news is your teeth didn't break. The bad news is it's still a rock.
That's got to come out later, buddy.
It's fine. In fact, we're not.
Ah!
Fine.
Yeah, did your god tell you that?
Wait,
I
there's
mean,
a
is that
gorilla
dog
sound.
walk?
That is not. That's not.
No,
That's not.
What kind of fucking gorilla?
That is not a gorilla.
that sounds like a monkey.
That's a monkey.
I'm sorry, so random.
Can we go back to the gorilla though? I need to hear that one more time. That threw me off. I wasn't ready. Why?
Whoa!
The fucking gorilla saw you right do it. It was just like, what the fuck?
I
mean,
hate
The gorilla's scared of
that.
you.
That is kind of what a gorilla
That
sounds
sounds like
but
my
like,
sleep apnea. What do you mean?
That does. Oh my god, that does sound like struggling to breathe to me.
I mean,
It sounds like someone trying to burp.
I mean, the author's interesting. Yeah, Draco's gonna start walking over to the other one because why not?
Hi.
Alright, the last one is over here.
Oh,
And,
I thought it was
what-
the wrong place for us.
Seamus has definitely been also asking the fox on what it would want to do if it got a fucking.
That one sounds a little bit closer to whatever the fuck this is.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys are ready for this.
Probably not. Alright, let's see it.
Ow, my wrist just cracked.
Oh,
No!
Bro, why does it look like it's ready to throw hands?
As it is.
Giraffes found.
I
I think a giraffe is seen
Or
as,
that's a fucking werebear, not a familiar.
am interested to hear what this one's thing is.
Fucking Skyrim bear.
There's a
boys.
bear ahead.
This is
Some
an
bear.
undead bugbear.
Oh.
Huh.
Huh. How does that work?
That's not a familiar, that's a problem. What the fuck?
You
So
know,
yes,
originally-
naturally immune to any kind of necrotic damage.
Any kind of charming.
Yeah. Pretty neat.
Doesn't get tired, doesn't get exhausted.
The only drawback is quite literally that it's a bugbear, so good luck.
Okay, I'm more wondering the ethical side of this, of like the.
Oh yeah, so its originality and where it came about was actually should never have happened. You are not wrong about that. However, because it happened, there was unfortunately after its original, we can't even afford to call it its master, truthfully, its creator. You see, we took care of that situation, but unfortunately, because he can't die, he is, we kind of had to just take him in and rescue him ourselves because there was really nowhere else that he could go. We couldn't just release him into the wild or anything like that. It could cause some kind of an epidemic that we didn't need. And I'm sure the people everywhere wouldn't want that. So instead we tried to reform him ourselves, and he is a very loyal individual. That is something that's unwavering about him, actually, is once he finds that person, you can't really seem to get rid of him.
Above board me side-eyeing our cleric.
Oh god. Yeah, you guys are lucky that they didn't see they didn't see this thing.
Well, how does
Vitros went from not wanting a familiar to. I'm joking.
exactly does it just randomly decide that's the person, or How does that work? 'Cause
We
doesn't it
haven't
just-
quite figured it out. I will tell you that no one successfully at the sanctuary has been able to befriend him.
Albatross, come here.
But he does let us all live, so, you know, he hasn't caused too much of a commotion.
Come here, you little burb that's into shit you're not supposed to be into.
That's a me thing for later.
So, you guys are just gonna keep him here and see what happens?
Well, this is the first year that we have felt that he has been rehabilitated enough to be safely rehomed to an appropriate new owner. But it doesn't seem like too many people. You like look around, there's like nobody around you at this exhibit at all. He starts juggling in the pen.
Oh.
Oh, don't make the fucking undead owlbear cute, sir.
Owlbear, the
He's a
bugbear.
bugbear.
Sorry, bugbear.
It doesn't
Bugbear.
make it better. It does not make it
doesn't.
better.
That's
I-
Pookie.
At all.
This is
But
what happened to Pookie after the explosion.
don't you put that here.
They became a Fallout ghoul.
It's a
Hate
Yahweh.
that
Blah,
one.
blah, blah. Yeah, what?
Yahweh.
Oh god.
Hmm.
He's just doing his best. Look at him.
So unfortunately, like a lot of the other ones that have innate abilities to whisk themselves away, he does not, because he's not a true familiar. So yes, magic was involved in his creation, but he does not have the ability to just despawn himself the way that most people are able to with their familiars once the contract has been signed between both parties. But he makes for an excellent companion, so I've heard.
There's such an out of character temptation to have Jakar try something, but he has no idea what he could do.
I really want Bala to arm wrestle with the bear and the gorilla.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry to tell you, I don't know if that's gonna go well. I'm all
The
for
gorilla
it, not
gets
don't get me wrong.
angry and manifests a knife and just stabs it through someone's hand. Might be his own, might be the
Maybe
other person.
loses once. Just fucking loses
I,
once.
I
just-
feel like that fits Ballas.
He just stabs it through both. They're not stuck.
Yeah.
That's how he
Neither
chose
of
this
us.
person.
You know, I really want that Komodo dragon and fucking bugbear. I know I can't. I probably won't be able to get one, but
Oh, you can
Yeah.
always apply, can't you, kiddo?
oh, I went to go
Technically-
apply.
Above
You
board, you'd
know.
have a better chance with the bugbear because it wouldn't be a proper familiar contract.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if Albie's going for it above board. That's the only reason why. I
No,
wouldn't.
Albatross is not a familiar kind of person.
That's
If anything, this is a waste of time for them.
They saw some
Here, I don't
creatures
want to be
below.
here. It's stupid.
Yeah.
Well,
I will be right back.
Okay.
I don't know. Well, this has been an interesting experience that I've gained nothing from.
I mean, you've gained some knowledge. I hope we've explained things enough multiple times. Okay, that's a good answer, bud. Thanks.
I don't know what you want me to say. Like, yeah, I got answers to my questions, but I've also been asked these questions for how long now?
So, how many adventure parties have you been a part of in your life? Seamus is over here
Is it-
talking to the fucking fox still.
Many. Previous master went through about 6 different groups.
So,
Yeah,
you've seen a lot of
like-
places too?
Many places.
Yeah, I don't know. Right? I guess Drakar's just gonna sort of look over. Are you going to get the familiar?
Mm, No,
Seamus is
probably not. That's there's certain things in my life that kind of prevent me from having. Yeah. So I'm just here.
All right, I have no idea what that. I have no idea what that means or insinuates, but I feel like this is one of those things that you don't want me asking about. So, you know what? I'm gonna roll a D100 to see if your car decides something. Above a 50, he'll say fuck it. You know, below a 50, maybe not. Well, that's an 84. Why are you loud? Be quiet.
Sorry, I'll turn it down.
No, not you. I'm sorry. The
That's
doodle. The doodle just
Doodle,
fucking barking right next to
Let
me.
it be known on stream. I hate doodles. I
Same.
don't care.
I would also
They're
like to let it
stupid.
be known that we actually can't hear the barking, crazy enough.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad that the sound suppression on my phone is working. All right. You know, Drakar's gonna go try and find the building. Why? Because based on the D100 roll, he's decided that it might not work, but he thinks his daughter might find the river otter entertaining.
That's very
And-
good.
You know, fuck it, why not? No one can stop me. The
There it
worst
goes.
the worst thing that can happen is that they just decline. You know, they deny it, and he's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
Worst that can happen is they say no. Wait.
Exactly. Wait.
So, all right, I guess Drakar's gonna go try and find the.
As
paper.
Polio goes past, they definitely see Seamus in the pen, sitting like crisscross in front of the fox, talking.
I like how the handler just isn't doing anything about it.
No,
I mean,
not
to be
really.
honest,
I
a
mean,
fox that knows magic can probably be rid of Seamus faster than Seamus could do anything.
Yeah. You just get him with power word kill.
Please
Who wait, who got power word killed?
No
No.
one.
You know what?
Aw.
Does Drakar find the office?
yes,
No idea where
you
it's
would.
from, so.
You would have found the office. It's still down there. If you can see it. My ping.
No, unfortunately, I had to get up to handle something, and now this fat ass dog is in my spot again. Move.
Slut.
Come down to me.
Yeah, okay.
Down here.
Yep.
You guys already gone in and waiting to fill out paperwork.
What sort of prerequisites does the river otter have?
That's what you go for?
This
Because
might be an after session kind of thing we have to do.
fair enough.
Ask the GM.
I'm actually gonna run to the bathroom real fast. I'll be right back, y'all.
Did you let Wolf know? He's gone.
Die.
Wait, no what?
Gone
What did I
without a
do?
DM, the DM is dead. Long live DM.
I'll message you quietly, Wolf.
Okay.
Unless you have a message from CK.
I don't think I do. I do not. Am I supposed to be contemplating something?
The voices.
Hold on, give me 1 second.
Moses.
Oogie doogie.
Well, I guess Drakar might be gaining a river otter. Or not. I don't know yet. We'll see.
Holy shit, Cosmic Ghost Rider. That's cool.
What?
Oh, okay. Seamus would probably thank the fox after a little bit for the conversation, the information, and would hope that they accept Seamus as a partner eventually, maybe.
I think I would definitely either go for the undead bugbear or the fucking Komodo dragon.
There was an interaction here, and then this was done. Hold on. Dooby dooby doo.
Oh yeah, where's mine?
It was way better than that, but whatever.
Stealth Jack, what the heck?
Ignore that. It's not a 17. It's supposed to be like a 20. What was it? 23, I think.
Oh yeah, it was definitely high.
Yeah. Anyway,
On.
and then
Hedge.
there's
Oh.
interactions.
Albie has disappeared once again, I guess. That's crazy.
And then hold on, where's my little shit
Yeah,
at? Up here. Come here. Come here. God, they're so tiny. This one got a fucking 30 on their stealth, so nobody sees them.
You like playing stealthy characters, don't you?
Yeah,
That's
I got like a 20 something,
Yeah.
23 or 24.
I think Albie got in between the ones that did stealth.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot you guys aren't actually in it. So I'm playing a knives campaign, right? And we got one. It's like I think there's a story guarantee. That's basically what it is. And I decided to make a quote unquote pact. It wasn't a pact. I'm a warlock, but not of my own volition. And my story guarantee is that me and whatever my patron is gets their own separate bodies by the end, right? Because originally I was fucking around. Little did I know, I might have made a very big mistake as,
No comment.
my patron may or may not have thrown a fucking bird through a tree and evaporated it. Because he was slightly pissed.
If only my gods would do anything like that. No, they
it's not
just
even a
bid me
god
to do
it's a
their
thing.
Well, again, no comment.
Fucking around and getting a warlock, becoming a warlock is
Excellent.
from a god that fucking wants something out of it. Relatable.
It bullies you.
It was more as in I got fucking crushed by rocks. And because I got crushed by rocks, yeah.
Hi. I've had exactly one character that didn't like their patron and they died. Huh.
Oh, this was before I even had the patron.
Oh, that is not
Really-
the
really
right
hoping
things I
Echo-
typed.
You know, I really hope Echo's just not in the stream. Probably should have thought about that one before saying it, but you know. Is it an out of session thing for the forums or no?
If you guys want me to, I'll make an official list of all the questions on the applications for fun, because it's funny to me.
I would love to, honestly.
That honestly would not take a lot of time out of my day, so.
It's like a Google form.
I think it'd be funny. Why?
If you guys just send me a quick message in our chats, our private chats, or anywhere, truthfully, of which ones you applied for, then I'll know which ones to send.
Be quiet. Why? Why are you loud?
It'd be fucking hilarious if I was a zombie bugbear into battle. Bug's fucking throne.
Neato. And then of course, Seamus with the beautiful arcane kitsune. It's cool.
I think Knife is going the river otter if I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why do you bark?
Okay, now I need help choosing a flavor.
What's your options?
Pork teriyaki, pork honey barbecue, or pork sweet heat.
I had rabies.
Pork sweet heat.
I'm gonna say
Pork teriyaki. Flavors?
I
Yes.
died.
Welcome back from the void.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Were you able to hear us, babe?
The last thing I heard was you saying, or everyone talking about which ones they liked.
Oh, when I asked
So-
which ones they were applying to get the familiars.
Yes. Yeah. That's what.
Okay.
That's the last thing I heard.
Then I asked which flavor should I open up next, which is the pork sweet heat, pork teriyaki, or pork honey barbecue.
Sweet heat.
Okay, that's 2 votes for sweet heat.
Great minds think alike.
I
I
need your
also
help.
ordered buffalo wings.
Buffalo
I-
wings.
I also ate
Yeah.
wings yesterday.
Oh my.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Oh yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that.
I had no drink.
Fuck, I
Help.
lost.
So these ones are the atomic ones. Yeah, no, I can kind of tell they're radiating actual fucking radiation. I'm scared.
My eyes burn when I lean in close to smell them. Yup.
Woo! Yeah, she smells spicy. Oh wow. Okay, that one. Afterburners on the eyeballs.
Would you?
Give
Yeah.
us a taste test.
If we end up doing any of this recap here on the interactions, I'm gonna leave a lot of it to you because my brain was mush. I don't know if you could tell by the very few things my characters said, but
Because your
brain
mouth
was-
was on fire.
well, that might have also.
Yeah, brother, you were fully disassociated.
haywire.
It got to a point, like, only minutes after you started eating the wings, that you said out loud, I hear you guys saying words, and I understand each word individually, but I literally cannot process anything right now.
Yeah.
But hot. That was before anybody could come in and give you a drink, too, though. So.
Which, by the way, I asked for a glass of milk. That was gone in like one go.
Well, so all the cute ones. Huh, okay. Sorry, that was me reading
Hold
Carly else's
on.
message out loud.
Leave me alone.
Oh man.
Elemental Bunny is very, very cool and highly underrated. No! Not the turkey. The handlers, yes, please, the turkey. Take the turkey. Somebody. Someone take the
I'll be
damn
honest.
turkey.
It was in the back of mine and James's head just to mess with Paula. To have a turkey go harass Bala, a turkey that can't really get hurt because it'll just poof away.
Honestly, big brain.
Is it bad? I was thinking about the fucking Indiana gun, the one gun scene, just fucking blast the. Fuck, I don't remember. It's been so long since I've watched Indiana Jones. I might watch it again.
Oh, the duel.
Yeah, exactly. That's the
Yeah.
first thing I thought of when they fucking said the turkey could just disappear.
The turkey just disappears.
I'm surprised your eye didn't request for the bird so he could change form. Because technically the bird could then become his gun since he has a gun.
Wait, is that how that
No one
works?
uses a gun.
That's what I guess. I don't know. It's one of those things that well, it would be funny. I can't think of a use as a player.
Already picture it. You could dual wield guns.
I could have already done that. I had 2 originally, and gave one to fucking Cillian. I'm waiting for
know.
the new one.
You can do it again.
I know, I will. Whenever I get the new one, I guess.
I don't know if that was a good or a bad
It's a good
Oh, okay, cool.
Let me go ahead and pull up my notes from last night just so I can have a little bit more of a detailed backstory of what happened yesterday. It wasn't too extravagant, but I believe the two resident twinks. What is Seamus? That's the real question.
Seamus is
I'm gonna go with Twunk.
Twunk, appropriate.
I don't know if I like that.
Yeah, I don't know if that's like an
When it's
insult or
with you
not.
and it feels like it drops like a weight. Just thump. He's a twunk. I
Twunk.
don't like it.
I didn't think of it. Let's.
It's like he's an anchor now. Like
He might be an anchor, but like
He-
anchors are good
He
sometimes.
might be an anchor. Well, I
swims
mean,
pretty well,
anchors serve a purpose. And I'm pretty sure
he
Seamus
swam well
also
enough to hang
serves
onto a
a pretty
shark.
good purpose.
A fucking megalodon.
Yeah, I was kind of impressed by that, I'm not gonna lie. Did not think you were gonna survive that.
Neither did I, if I'm being real.
Technically, on
But I was like,
paper, you shouldn't have
In
survived
what other
it. None of
chance in any campaign am I gonna get the chance to ride a megalodon?
True.
Not a
So I had to hope for
You
it.
got this.
Plus, yeah, Chara was there, so like.
If I had
most
no
of it's
doubt that
meant to be
you guys would survive.
Chara was the distraction. Seamus was there.
Granted, Drakar's entire... The fact that Drakar survived that encounter was purely because, for whatever reason, the Megalodon simply could not hit him for enough damage to hurt him.
Yeah.
I-
User error, no.
This-
You also weren't allowed to fail anything because I was nearby.
Yeah.
Not with that one anyway.
Yeah.
And silvery barbs.
And silvery barbs.
Oh, yeah.
Silvery barbs.
Another...
Silvery
Yeah.
barbs between Berlioz and Seamus has gotten you guys out of a lot of pickles.
Yeah, no, it
But
has.
also put us into other pickles.
For sure. Absolutely. You also had Broil a couple times get you out of some pickles.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. We also had to
Yeah,
get
sure.
Broil out of some pickles, like the tools.
Like keeping
Yes.
him alive.
Have the party healed like the minus 10 HP or whatever it was from the Demi Lich?
Nope.
No.
No.
I'm
Still no.
I'm still so glad that I was outside of the range of that.
What are we at? Legit?
55. 55.
55.
Yeah, you can still tank some hits. So we have like,
Now with
Here.
the stuff we're fighting.
hey, that's why you got me and Jakar here. We tank.
If you don't remember Big Meanie last time, it was very aggressively on my dick.
Hi.
Just want to point that one out.
Yeah.
Hey, you're acting like
starting to
Jakar
wreck
was
your
not
shit.
there.
Hi. I body blocked a lot.
So for those of you who were here last night and you were able to 55,
Yes, 55.
Okay, thank you. Check.
you guys were able to escape, which is kind of like what is going to go on right now. I'm not going to give you the entire rundown of everything they heard. I will let them discuss on what it is that they want to share with you. After I give a basic brief overview of everything that had happened. But essentially,
Technically, what you're supposed to be doing today is
I believe you were told to look for the headmistress at some point today. Obviously, it did not slip anyone's mind that today would be absolutely hectic and chaotic because of the event that was going on. And I believe Professor Serafina had tried to explain that to you guys, that today of all days is literally like the most craziest day of the year. Because obviously the kids are all very excited and the familiars, well, they technically are sentient, so they can do whatever the fuck they want, truthfully. And honestly,
There's
But,
nothing we can do to stop them.
technically, yeah, no. You probably would have seen a angry chittering bug in the form of almost like a stick bug wandering by with angrily, it's really hard to see facial features, I guess, but angrily staring into the fucking souls of these handlers, asking, well, you wouldn't have been able to hear it, but aggressively, angrily pointing and poking in chests, and he seemed very passionate about the freedom of these animals.
This whole day almost became a disaster.
But Berlioz and Seamus found themselves following a few odd-looking individuals into the administrative office down here. I'm gonna go ahead and ping it for those of you who are not there. And basically they happen to listen in because it seemed like those individuals got there before Berlioz and Seamus could fully have a word with the headmistress about whatever it is that they plan to do to try to help you guys get out of here. And listening in, they hear about some. It seems like these other individuals are asking some very odd questions in the form of like, tell us about this kingdom that we've never heard of. Like, who cares? You know, like they're kind of tuning a lot of that out. But the headmistress gives as much information as she can. Apparently she was alive at the time this other kingdom, Kitus, was established, and well, not when it was established, but when it was on the map still. And she talks about its basically defining facto that every kingdom truthfully has some kind of stereotypical assumption about them, and that particular kingdom's assumption was that they were a very loving and accepting little cubicle of the world. Meanwhile, places like Narfell are not quite the opposite. And so issue basically closes with, you know, their kingdom got really weird and closed off, and eventually they completely rid themselves almost overnight of their feature in anything, maps, history books, anything, you name it, across the world. Nobody knows where they are. No one knows when they are, if they're still existent, if they're still functioning, if they're, you know, Titus is basically just like an enigma to most people. And those who were born after that time have no knowledge of it. Why would you? There's no way to teach anybody about something that you can't even prove is real. Yeah, it just seemed like a very odd little situation. And at the I'll let Berlioz say whatever they want, and Seamus say whatever they want to say, since they listened in to a lot of it.
I would like to point out that Uri's not here, so please, Uri, go back to the building. Uri.
I didn't know where we actually were. I don't know if we were in the party or not. I can't move my character.
I think currently these two just came in behind the other group, so you'd be anywhere outside, really.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
You
able
went
to.
with your card to the.
Yeah, I cannot move my character. Oh no! Oh yeah, no, it is. Okay, we're good.
Cool.
My internet was not enjoying me right there.
I saw it like bounced back a few times.
Yeah, that's my fault.
Yeah, I mean, at the mentioning of Narfell, like, Berlioz's attention definitely fucking perked. You rolled an insight, which I don't know why you keep doing this. You're wasting good rolls for no reason. But you rolled an insight, so yes, congratulations. You see him definitely perk at the mentioning of Narfell.
Yeah.
Sorry, my wings are here. Give me 1 second.
By the way, for those who don't know, Seamus already knew a lot of this information I still rolled an insight and got a 30 on it. So, or no, I got a 25. It was a nat 20. It was a 30 on one of the other characters for something. I forget what.
Yeah, Momo was your high perception. I think it was to suss out the bird, but like why the bird was threat displaying.
Yeah.
I believe at this point is when Bala decided to go try to look for a drink.
Yes, Vala definitely went to go look for alcohol.
She's assaulting the kitchen.
But I think Berlioz probably would not have interrupted until the group was gone. Oh man. Yeah, once the group is gone, he's just awkwardly knock on the wall as a hi. Hi. We're told to come speak to you.
Also,
Oh yes, please come in.
I suppose after this group is headed out, the rest of our group proper could have come in, because these guys headed up and away, which
You
our
see an
people
angry
might have-
bird bug.
What about here? We went over. Yeah,
And we got over to like the library.
and then doot.
Send up, I can't move anything.
Okay, I've moved that menace, and I'll have a Seamus kind of just stand over here.
Oops, moving my token.
I was like, "What are you looking at over there, Belios?
Sorry.
You just wiggling
It
and
was-
getting comfy on the couch?"
Yes. I hate that we stopped.
Around the world, around the world. Okay, but yeah, at that, if the rest of you want to come in, like, about now, since the other group left, we didn't. Above board, there's not a lot this group would have learned from the other group. Like CK said, a lot of it didn't pertain to us. The other group learned some things about Seamus, or they noticed something. So
They didn't
Seamus might
comment
get
on it.
stabbed. But they
yes,
didn't comment on it, and
there's a
Seamus
possibility.
didn't catch them. They just looked like the angry bird was angry. So
Angry bird is angry.
that's all
Yes.
Seamus noticed.
Okay, so you guys are here now, and yeah, you're good.
You want us to wait for you?
Okay, that makes sense.
Well, you see, Narfell is a very particular place. They only seem to endure those that, you know, actively hold residency there.
When is this opinion from recent, or is this like older Narfel?
Much more recent, I'm afraid. Well, I mean, it depends on what you mean by recent, really, but within the last 25 years ish.
Seamus went slightly is like,
Huh.
kind of I was hoping she would say older so that, you know, it wouldn't be as bad. Whoops.
I mean, I suppose depending on how you look at it, it's not so much negative as it is technically an opinion. Yes, you would be correct. I suppose it depends on which way you look at it, from whom's point of view. I would assume that, if you look statistically, they are very financially readily available to their services of their people. However, ethically, they choose not to be. They do a very good job financially to tax an appropriate amount of money that supports the kingdom in itself, but they don't put the money into it, so it kind of makes you wonder as a person of society, collective, as you will, wonder why the funds are not being reciprocated in a more equal way. Tends not to paint a very light picture or leave a tasteful opinion to most people, particularly if you're looking from the outside itself. We personally have reached out to Narfel on multiple occasions to help the young children of tomorrow become better spellcasters, and they seem to never want our help nor allow their people to explore different avenues, which is an entirely closed off idea to me.
Sorry, I am back now. The dogs, I think, had finally figured out that Thunder's not going anywhere. Brillius is definitely going to have it. I don't know if he's gonna be really like hiding it well, but there's definitely going to be confusion in his, just like not aware of what he means.
You
Oh, is
poor, rich, sheltered little thing.
Oh, is it inside check time?
It might be. Y'all would have probably been able to move into the room a bit more by now.
Yeah. Well, if I can.
Just highlight your token, like.
Yeah.
And then move it with the keys. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just save your cards there. And you know what? I think it'd be funny if I made an inside check. Why? I'm feeling
I'll
silly.
just use my
Thankfully, they're not
passive
hiding
deception.
well, so it's probably just a passive deception.
Oh God. Okay, buddy.
Well, okay, their passive's a lot higher than a 9.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's higher than
Jakar-
27.
Jakar got it, though.
Yeah, Jakar sees.
Why?
Genuine.
Jakar and his insight. Fucking...
Nothing high.
Absolute, just kind of confusion. That's that's the best way I could describe it.
He's not gonna comment on it though.
Yeah, that's interesting. I'm
Well,
learning
how would you
something new every
describe it
day.
here?
Oh.
Have you had any
I-
kind of experience there yourself?
No. I know someone that's from there, and it was I'm just word of mouth kind of thing, you know?
Well, they're interesting that they would have more positive things to say.
Yeah, I mean, no one complains from my understanding.
As a resident of Narfell, you say?
To my understanding.
Or did they belong to one of the lords and ladies there?
I don't know.
Interesting.
I suppose if your leadership is willing to... No, it's not that. So those aren't the words. They don't stick their neck out. Support you enough to consider yourself alive? I guess that could be in somewhere adjacent to healthy living exchange. But I assure you that there's far more avenues that are far more forgiving than starving your own people to save your own self on money.
I had rabies.
One bad fiscal year should not be the damnation of an entire society.
I hate to be that person, but Discord did the thing for me.
She's confused on how your friend could possibly find life under their rule quaint.
And he would just kind of shrug. Is just what he's understood and heard. And that's just what he knows.
I don't know if I've ever actually heard of this was. Your car's just going to actually chime in for the first time.
How'd you guys get here?
Long enough to see your reactions, but yeah, what, Narfell? Am I pronouncing that right?
It's a nice enough place, I suppose, to an outsider. According to your friend here.
I wouldn't know.
But our opinions differ.
So depending on what social class you're in, your experience changes.
I suppose you would
It's not
think
my
there'd be a little bit more
experience.
respect for the fine arts in the form of magic. Not quite over there. Their priority, their prerogative.
I mean, there's barely magic where I come from. But
Earlier shifted for a second, but stepped back, more back again.
But does the headmistress react at all to Drakar's comment of there's barely any magic where I come from?
No.
She's probably just thinking of you as a country bumpkin, dude. Hate to say it, but
I believe you said it yourself. I would like to see a white dragonborn somewhere in this campaign that doesn't
Fair enough.
have anything to do with your town.
Yeah, fair play.
Most of the Dragonborn you guys have come across have been Black Dragonborn, actually, I think.
Yeah, I think. Well, we've encountered one black dragonborn, one green dragonborn.
It was a green
And
Dragonborn.
then,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, and then there was the one older lady who more just had her hoard on display, but didn't really let anyone buy anything. I think she was a bronze, maybe.
I think she was bronze. And then Felicity is just a copper dragon.
Yeah.
And then we
Full
saw the one
stop.
black dragon again.
Yeah. We've seen the black dragonborn a few times, but otherwise. But I don't really understand that as a whole. So, what exactly is this Narfell? I don't know. I feel like I missed the pertinence of the location to us at the moment.
Yes, what is Narfell in relation to you? Its importance to you, if you don't mind me asking. Pointing at Berlioz.
You had me mid chicken wing. Sorry.
No, Chimkin.
Not the big chicken wing.
No, mid-chicken.
Well, like I said, I just know someone there, so it was just curious. You don't really get a lot of outsiders talking about it.
Yes, certainly not, unless you've had business there like I have. But I suppose that if you haven't visited there yourself, it's hard for you to come up with your own opinion of the place.
Where's Narfell on the map?
You guys just gonna pull out the map, and he's gonna look back and he's like, I think it's somewhere around here.
It's
'Cause
a rather
you all
large,
would know or not.
proprietary area. Northeast.
Yeah, because I'm pretty. You right would know where Northville is because he saw it on the map originally when he was trying to figure out where we were.
Yeah, I mean, if you remembered off the top of your head everything, and sure, it wouldn't have been as hard enough for you. Someone who's looked at maps many a time.
Yeah. So I just pull out the map and point it out to Jakar.
Not super far from where I'm from.
Oh, well, we were also near there when we got out.
Anyways, that was not why I decided to come in today. We were in Symbia, and we activated a teleporter by accident, which got us here.
By the lake.
Whispers.
Oh, yes, I'm sure
There's
you've
also
met our
Isaac.
protection guardian.
Yeah,
You see,
I
there is
shook
a
his hand.
barrier that resides around the whole of the forest here, and actually that's what drew us to stay here for the time being. The guardian here of the forest honestly has its own barrier, separate to ours. We still put up our barrier, of course, but between the two, there really should not have been a reason for you and your party or the other party to have ever been able to get here. Which I find very fascinating, but also very horrifying at the news that I had just befell by the other party.
Yeah, they seemed a bit shaken up. What was that about, if you don't mind?
It appears that some otherworldly beings are upon them,
Fortunately, this barrier is meant to protect from even the fiercest of gods. However, knowing that you all have been able to transport here against your better judgments,
I feel for the traveler.
yeah, it's been a little worrisome that you're able to get here for the sake of the safety of any of the gods, truthfully. We sincerely hope that we can clear any kind of miscommunications or anything between your party and their party to send you all back on your way before anything should ever happen. For the sake of my students, at the very least. But it appears that everything has been okay, at least in the last 24 hours. We've had many professors en route to check every barrier, to check every protection spell that we have. We haven't found anything. Our Archmage has been very hard at work at trying to find ways to manage to manifest you all back where exactly you were, and if at any cost in the particular time. Or if there is somewhere else you would like to be transported, shouldn't really be a problem. But it does seem that there does seem to be a bit more complication with the other group. Rather, we know
from
where
Titus.
Sembia is, but we do not know the physical location of Titus. No.
Titus. Where am I? Oh yeah, the Royal.
Royal.
Yeah.
Where have I heard that before?
Alright, is Royal here?
Above game? Yes.
Is that we could clash with Royal?
Technically, yes.
The other group told you guys you have full permission.
They told
If anything,
Seamus and
actually,
Berlioz to... They pleaded for them to take Broil. The other group is screaming and kicking and crying, and Berlioz and Seamus, nice, pretty cool guy. I don't have a problem with him. Good, take him. We don't want him anymore.
Yeah, Broyle had mentioned something about it, but I have no idea where he went.
Well, he's here again. Well,
Oh,
he's back.
Didn't he literally pop up mid-conversation with those other people?
Mm-hmm. I think they were saying, thank God he's not here, and then he just appeared.
is this the... Huh. I don't know. Do we want Broyle back? Like, we could probably...
I mean, while we have to babysit him sometimes, he has helped.
And he's
Yeah.
fine. I've enjoyed his company. And, you know, other than the few times that I've had to save his ass from getting
Really
absolutely
need
fucking
to
mauled by the
More
fish
out of
people,
him
but
if we can.
He's got some interesting stories.
I'm sure he'll have more if we ask him about the other group.
Probably. I still don't quite know what you mean by other group, but...
other group of adventures, I guess.
So the other non-elves that seem to have been passing through here, that was the
Yeah,
headmistress.
you didn't notice a giant bug?
Okay.
How about the
Oh,
Minotaur?
they crying cream. And the Minotaur, the other three, yes. The other three, oh my god, there was a frog. He was so cute.
The bird looked angry.
I was
That's
under
where
the...
the
Yeah, it
frog's
kind of
at.
looked stabby.
Alright, so, no, I didn't see any of those, actually.
And I'm pretty sure
Huh.
the very, very large mouse, or, well, okay. Large
Is it
for
like
a
a New
mouse.
York rat?
Kinda. What's New York?
I think it's a province.
Oh, okay. Well, the New York rat was also a bit leery, maybe. Then again, as a large mouse, it makes sense.
The squeaking.
Everything's dangerous.
Sorry, can we listen to the seal because I don't know what that is. Or I mean, I know
Oh
what
my
a seal
God.
is, but I don't know what. Yep, there it is.
Oh, that's a leopard seal.
Why do
Well,
you
that
know
was kind of my thing. Is I was like, I'm not sure what seal they're gonna choose.
Yeah. That.
That sounds like an elephant seal.
No,
Yeah.
it's in the same genre though. You guys are
Oh, was that? Oh, that was sea lion.
nope.
Walrus.
Walrus.
Okay.
Oh.
Why do you guys know this shit?
I wanted
She
to
worked
be
in an
a
aquarium.
biologist.
Am
Yeah,
I the weird one here?
Well.
Like,
Let's
I
be
You're
don't
not
remember
knowing
a
animal
rock.
sounds?
Fuck.
At the minimum, Haas, you know that I'm basically insane.
I know you are. Berlioz makes sense as well, because you're literally a marine biologist and also you're a fucking vet. Makes sense.
I wish
Shame
I
is
was.
I have no
they don't
fucking
really get a
clue.
whole lot of walrus to
Hi.
come in.
But I lived in Alaska.
Yeah.
Walrus
By
and
the
leopard
ocean.
seals.
I can. That makes
I've
sense.
seen these creatures in the wild.
With my own peepers. Y'all
I wanna
have black
see-
bears in your backyard. You want to know what's in mine?
Yeah. I want
Alligators.
to see a leopard seal in real life. I'm not going to approach it by any means because
Have you never seen one in real life?
I've never
Grizzlies,
actually
wolves,
seen a
and
leopard
moose.
seal.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Well, granted, I live in a landlocked state, so
Here you go.
Yeah.
Boss, you should know this one.
It cut up multiple times, but I want to say it's a fucking cow.
There's a cow.
Okay, cool.
the cow goes moo.
It goes in the square hole.
Anyway, I'm still trying to figure out why we originally came to talk to the headmaster.
Well, to hopefully find a way back. You know, to
No,
Zambia.
hold on. Oh shit.
How long does
There's
it
another
take?
thing. Sorry, I dropped the chicken bone.
Where
Where
did
did you get him?
Sorry. No.
Where did you get
I'm sorry,
chicken
above-
bones?
Above board. No. I'm still eating.
You're in the Berlioz voice though, so that's what was throwing everybody off.
Sorry.
Sorry, oops, I dropped chicken bone. Hold on.
I got
So got meat
possessed
on
by
it.
my handler.
chicken?
Sorry, I dropped chocolate chip.
What was I saying? Oh shit! No, I remember. Let that be in character too. Well, Chara said that when he was looking, when we were in the hideout, he saw. I mean, some of us saw the girl, but he definitely thinks he saw the girl.
Mhm.
You
Sorry,
mentioned.
a girl?
Sorry. Yes, I'm sorry. Our problems shouldn't be your problems. But you did happen to mention a staff of member.
Ah, yes, it's amongst our many relics and artifacts as we are known for here at the school.
We might need to borrow.
It's on display in the library. Can we just
Somebody.
Can we just
Or
use that,
have
like,
somebody
real quick, or...
on us.
Yeah, so. Wow. I think my brain just had a stroke. Full
Yeah.
supervision. You guys.
Apparently- Sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I was making a joke about the sound effect that I heard.
But yeah, full supervision. Could you perhaps use that item on our friend so he could have a better time remembering what he saw? Please?
Well, I mean, that would be quite a tall order. I mean, our relics are more display rather than for use.
Is
But
there
I mean, I
something we can
suppose
do
that
to-
technically there, you know, it can't... Maybe we could work on something, of course. just cheat the system. Headmistress, you must come at once. Professor Serafina kicks open the door. Fucking hurdles over the desk there as well.
Oh shit!
She's a runner. She's attractive.
Famous
Just,
finds her even more attractive. Wow.
and basically just blurts out, "Headmistress, you have to come quick. Something's happened. I don't know how to explain it, but I think the familiars got out." Headmistress is stunned. She doesn't know what to say at this point. Like, what? What do you mean they're just gone? I don't know what happened. The handlers, most of them have already gone into the woods to go. They've left the hedge to go into the woods to find them, but I don't know. Some internal bug monologue in a Russian accent was telling them all that they could leave at any moment, and they left.
Oh my god!
Just kidding. But that didn't help the cause, okay? Being constantly reminded you're a sentient being, this is a 2-foot tall fence. You could leave. You could just go. You're astral turkey. You could literally just leave. Go.
Oh my god, Fig.
You don't have to be here.
This feels like a weird situation. Are we supposed to be a part of this, or?
I don't think so, but I see an opportunity arising. Just slowly, like, turn my head to, like, the fucking headmaster. Like a fucking stone scraping. So if we decide to help you get those animals back, would you allow us to use the staff? Under supervision, of course.
Well, I mean, like I said, usually we only keep those for display purposes, but I mean, this is a very serious situation, so sure. I suppose we could do that. But we must go at once. We need to collect the familiars at once. We don't know the destruction they're capable of, particularly the undead bugbear.
Yeah, that's alright.
The animated gorilla is slightly terrifying as well, truthfully.
Oh boy.
I mean,
That one came from Professor. The headmistress was just like, how did my bad day get worse?
on the bright side, your card is just going to sort of say this. Aside from the undead bugbear, which is probably going to be a pain unless someone can manage to subdue him, they are all sapient, as in they can arguably be reasoned with. I think.
That's the goal.
Might have a little trouble with the turkey. You could probably just bribe it with food.
I mean...
The turkey didn't seem smart enough above game to actually...
The turkey's the one thing still there.
Maybe.
The turkey's still doing turkey things.
They can't get rid of this fucking turkey.
No one wants it and it won't leave.
And Mistress under her breath is like, the one I wanted gone, it's still there. Of course.
I mean, do we really... if the turkey is gone, it's just, do we really need that one back? I mean, no one wanted that. Regardless, alright. I guess let's... Actually, the Komodo dragon might be problematic. Whatever. Alright, let's move, I guess. And Drakar's gonna go. Hopefully someone points him in a direction, because otherwise he's going somewhere.
Drakar.
Yeah, the professor's gonna run out into the courtyard there and start trying to get a hold of whomever they can to further help the situation.
Wow.
Sorry, I'm eating. Hold on. Berlioz is definitely following Drakar,
No.
but also kind of leading him towards outside of the
I don't like that I caught you.
You've been caught.
Just gonna fucking crush you.
Joke's on you. Seamus is small enough he can fit between. Never mind, I'm not even finishing that statement.
Nah, say it. Say it.
Nope, I don't want to anymore.
I've just not decided. Absolutely not.
Seamus is happy where he currently is. Which probably only God can see.
You
No,
guys would probably at
I'm
this point
good.
realize that you are missing Bala and you are missing Chara.
Oh,
Hey. Be quiet.
where'd Belios go?
I also can't.
Around the corner.
You're right.
Oh.
Onward and outward. Hurrah!
Wait, hold on.
Well, alright. It's
Hi.
unfortunate.
The ill-tempered one, kind of whole black and gold theme. Did you happen to see them? Horns?
I believe the kitchen staff said there was a commotion over there with someone of that description.
Of course there was. Okay.
Something
Thank you.
about there not being enough alcohol. But
No,
this
that
is a
sounds
school.
right.
We don't particularly have
Thank
alcohol
you.
here.
I'll try to handle it.
Good luck.
So, in other words, the kitchen staff got accosted by Bala, and Kara's vanished into thin air again.
It'll be the first time.
It's another Tuesday.
Pretty much.
Oh, onward and outward. We've got a few animals to find, and most of them can disappear really easily.
I didn't mean to bring that.
One thing that Drakar is actively thinking about as he's running is, who would have guessed that the number of animals that can, going completely invisible or teleport or just disappear from this reality got out? Who would have guessed?
I hear an owl. Woohoo.
Owl sounds. Shit.
I heard that one too.
Okay.
I heard a vacuum sound, I guess.
That's your Komodo dragon. Because there's no sound for that. It's just a gator.
Oh. Hell yeah. Love that one.
It's Tiptoe.
That's Tiptoe. Yeah, wait, I have to make sure I don't grab the wrong frog.
Well, I suppose it wouldn't be that hard. You're going for the one that doesn't walk on two legs.
Tiptoe's feral sometimes. I've seen that motherfucker walking on four too.
I suppose it's much harder to do since he's accosted someone's boots.
Oh, all right. What's going on in here?
Oh, hey guys, what are you guys doing? Look who it is. Look who we found. This fucker. You won't go away.
What's happening?
Please help us.
Sproil.
All right. Well, Bala here, and Shane's gonna pull out 2 bottles of wine. We need to go find stuff, but these will keep you tied till we can get more alcohol.
Acceptable.
Belios is this way.
Truthfully, I'm not really. Chara was not present when Bro was with you guys initially, so I'm not.
No.
I don't actually know how Chara and Bro would behave
I think
together.
Gonna want to have fun with Bro?
I guess we'll find out next week.
We will find out next week for
Maybe
sure.
fucking. Oh, sorry.
What? Well,
Huh? Hopefully not in the school though.
there's children.
All right, come on, you menaces. We have to find the rest of the group.
Quote, come on, you menaces.
Says Seamus, who has a penchant for disappearing.
I find it funny. I'm thinking about the fact that Drakar's current objective, he's specifically looking for one familiar to start, and that's the river otter, because that's
I
the
hate all of them turning at once.
Yeah, that's pretty cursed, isn't it?
I hated every second of that. Oh no!
It looks like they're doing. It looks like they're engaging in a flash mob.
Yeah, right? That's horrendous.
It sounds like I should be listening to Thriller while this is happening.
This is horrid. I hate it.
Shit,
Okay,
I
one more
almost lost my
time
fry.
Alright. So nice of the music to cut out just right now because, as you hold on, I'm still thinking about how the other party just absolutely obliterated Kool-Aid Man through a fucking hedge over here randomly.
What is
That's because they're under house arrest.
Oh, that's right. They weren't supposed to be seen leaving.
Yeah.
I was like, why are your kids feral and you guys just walk through the fucking hedge like you fucking weirdos?
It's because we agreed to not talk about it with the professor.
Well, yeah, because Seraphina had told you guys you are under house arrest. You cannot leave the hedge because we don't
So I
need
did a
there
wink,
to
wink,
be a
nudge,
chance
and slipped her
that
at 20.
your Vecna friend doesn't come in to the barrier or snatch you through the barrier.
Who did that?
What do you mean?
I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Again, the other group had confirmation through one of their gods that they can be heard right now and do stuff about it. They're not supposed to, as you've been told just now by the headmistress.
Yeah, I actually, when she said that, could I feel for the traveler?
If you want to make a religion check, sure.
I do not have a high religion check.
That's
That's not bad.
religion?
Sorry, I was eating food. Oh, it won't help. Never mind, I can't guide into your religion check. That's not a word.
No, yeah. It was more like he was fact checking that.
You could have guided into your religion check, but I can't.
Are we all making religion jokes?
No.
Okay.
Berlius is a cleric. He
has a god.
has a guy.
The 16's
no one
kind
knows
of
the
amusing.
God.
It's technically not enough to receive a response necessarily, but you can still feel some kind of tether to him.
Yeah, no, that's what it was. That's what he was looking for more than anything.
Yeah. So you feel your connection to the traveler, so.
Okay.
Wow.
How God are you reaching to?
Well, what do you think a rogue would be reaching to? Which one is the most common for rogues?
Mm.
Oh.
Mm.
But, probably something similar to another rogue that you play. But it doesn't matter. I didn't get the 20, and I don't have a patron.
Somehow you ping
he doesn't have
Albatross.
But you would be the next one to get swooped, truthfully. So don't keep it out of the range of possibilities, but above game, most likely, no. What?
Why would I get swooped? Hold on. Oh no.
Well, you've proven to be more resilient than some others.
Seamus feels very naked now. He's putting on his shirt.
I hate it here. I don't care how hot it is. Yeah, it's pretty sweltering, by the way. It feels like you're in a terrarium and you can't get out.
Prestidigitation, but cooler temperature to myself.
I'm about to
Yeah,
say, Seamus
fucking-
is copying this. He's like, oh, that's a thing. That's fucking right.
Royal's unseen servant is fanning him right now.
Broil should be at home in this weather.
He likes fire?
Not the humidity.
Doesn't like humidity.
I don't think a fan helps. Well, it might help with humidity a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't know sweat, so at least there's that.
Are we gonna go hunt down familiars?
Yes, we're
Right.
walking and talking.
Alright. I wasn't sure if I wasn't sure if we're
Let's
just
say,
standing around.
the edge of the map is right here, so we
Only so far you guys can
Yes.
go. I can't
Yeah,
do this
Assumingly,
thing.
we're in.
We're just standing around King of the Hilling.
yeah, definitely.
Why is my
There's
token
just-
moving? Oh,
There's just the sound of like destruction in the background, and we're just standing here.
There's like a whole fucking pine trees
no,
being felled, and you guys are just dancing, line
Why
dancing.
is there smoke in the distance?
Why are we doing the Cupid shuffle? Like,
And bring it around town.
Fucking hate that.
Around town.
behold,
Reverse,
Otto's,
just
reverse.
all-
behold,
all just
Otto's
walk
ears
over
are
here,
here.
and then as one turn towards the professor.
Huh?
Oh, I guess while we are walking and talking, Berlioz is going to be ritual casting Talk with Animal.
Oh shit!
You know,
I forgot I have
what
more
spells
spells.
do I
Let's see if I have any useful ones.
I probably have something I can use here.
I don't. Okay.
Those
Actually,
in your minds for next week, because
Yeah.
next week, or I guess I should say rather, this next part of you guys going to actively look for the familiars themselves will probably eat up majority of a session. So I want to make sure you guys have plenty of time to do so, and I don't want it to get too super late tonight because some of you guys go to bed relatively early. So.
Sorry.
But yeah, this is actually where we're probably going to be ending tonight's session a little short.
fair enough.
Just because I want to allot you guys. I don't want to like stop us if we're like mid combat or if we're mid encounter.
Combat. Oh no.
No, I get it.
Hey man,
No,
every encounter has the possibility of combat. Not to be
True.
confused with
Yeah.
wombat. Although a
Everybody's
wombat could
trying to
be an
fight with
encounter, which
everyone.
could lead to combat, so it'd be combat with a wombat.
Are you fucking talking about the fucking Pokemon?
no.
No,
No.
wombats are a literal animal.
Oh fuck, really?
Yes.
Oh my god,
Mhm.
Hoss.
You know this. I live under a rock.
We've had this conversation with not only Echo but Acid too. You don't know
No.
you guys don't know who Acid is. He's one of the other players in a different campaign, but they're also Australian.
It's literally, if you like knife, it's Australian knife. What the
I
fuck?
guess. Anyway. Cool. I guess I look forward to next week and seeing how badly we
Oh.
fucked this up.
Why are you
Loud.
I was thinking of Woobat. Damn, I am way too tired for this shit.
I want to
And
level
that's
up.
why we're ending session.
I need to
So
fight stuff soon, but I don't want to fight the cute familiars.
Well,
it will be
might not
entirely
have to.
random on who encounters what familiar out in the wild. And unfortunately,
It's actually Pokemon. We gotta
I
catch
was gonna say,
them.
are you doing Pokemon?
You're walking in the tall grass.
I know for a fact you're gonna get jumped by a
Oh
fucking
god, it is
zombie.
all grass thanks to V. Fuck.
yeah, it's tall grass now.
Seamus is looking for the fox.
Tall
Gets jumped by
fucking
two of the
18-foot pine trees are now like 30 feet tall.
Seamus is looking for the fox, and all of a sudden he just goes, like, disappears after a rustle as something kidnaps him.
I mean,
To you, it looks like a fucking black screen slowly going over your eyes. For everyone else, you just fucking disappear.
Just look, you find out the fucking aborigines
It's gonna be the
found you.
Spider-Man meme when they all start pointing at each other because Seamus would assume Momo and Albatross are working together. But Albatross is like, "Why the fuck are you here?" Momo's probably also like, "Why the fuck are you here?" So it's just the Spider-Man pointing.
All three rogues suspicious and pointing at each other.
Do you know? Do you know? Do you know?
The Muffin Man?
Exactly. The one that lives under
The
there.
Muffin Man.
A Momo would be like, "Oh shit, good to see you here, the partner, kinda." Albatross would be like, "The fuck you mean, partner?"
Everyone with daggers drawn. Seamus,
Seamus
you're
would also be
so
like,
lucky
"Hey,
that
hold
we're
on.
not somewhere
The
a little
fuck you
bit
mean,
more.
partner?"
We're not anywhere particularly amongst others, because I'd be able to get the lowdown on all of you. Kind of stuck being rural in a bubble right now, so information.
What a
is
shame.
sparse.
I look forward. Drakar's first place he's going is for the water, because that's where an otter probably is.
Sure. All right.
Or,
I will keep that in mind.
or random Komodo dragon, which Drakar is not actually afraid of. He'll throw down with a dragon.
I must have thrown down with the dragon and the owl. Well, not the fuck, the where bug. Damn! Holy shit! Bugbear. You can hear me slowly fucking just descending into my brain, melting.
You want owl, bear, not owl, but not bear. Bug, bear.
No, it went to owl, then the whale, then the bug. Every other fucking bear other than the correct one.
He even said bear.
Their bear.
I'm sorry. That was a bad joke.
I will state for, I don't know if the stream ended or not.
Nope, not yet. I'm about to end it. But go ahead.
Seamus is running up to the professor before we leave, and we can do that next time.
Okie dokie. Everybody say goodnight, stream.
Can I
Yeah.
stream?
Good night, stream. Good night,
Bye.
vlog. Bye bye.